Well, Bitcoin having a really strong session right now, up 3% to 66,373 per coin after its first halving event since 2020 concluded on Friday. Over the weekend, the token has been on a steady climb, rising 5%. Now, the Bitcoin halving event is this moment that occurs about every 4 years when the supply of Bitcoin is reduced by 50%. It also cuts incentives to Bitcoin miners and drives up the price they have to pay to put new Bitcoins into circulation. Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive on maybe the next catalyst is the Bitcoin Foundation chair, Brock Pierce, an early adopter, very early adopter of Bitcoin. Brock, okay, so the halving event has concluded. Everybody was waiting years for that. What is the next catalyst you see?
Well, I mean, it's what we've seen. Bitcoin had record fees during this halving because a lot of what we call layer 2 technologies, the idea of building on Bitcoin. If you've heard of Ethereum, it's all the other applications that had moved away from Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is back and delivering smart functionality, NFT functionality, meme technologies. All of these things are now being built on top of Bitcoin for the first time since almost a decade ago. And so in anticipation of that, record fees as people are trying to get in to be the first on having all these new things that are being built on top of Bitcoin. Very exciting. And I'm happy with the price. Remember, people buy the rumor and sell on the news. So we were at $20,000, call it, earlier this year. We had a record high. Usually there's a bit of a sell-off leading to the actual event, hence the news. And we're in a very good position, very bullish on Bitcoin right now.
Yep, and then the record high was above $70,000. We've come a little bit off the boil there, but I look at what's going on with Bitcoin right now, and you could argue that the biggest fire that lit the heat under Bitcoin was the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETFs, which today are moving in lockstep with Bitcoin. That's what they do, and they're moving higher. When you look at some of these spot Bitcoin ETFs, is there any difference between any of them beyond the fee that's charged? I just want to educate our viewers on that.
Well, nothing that I've seen in terms of these are regulated vehicles. They're all required to be the best in breed, best practices. Mm-hmm. This is no longer the Wild West, and remember, the Wild West became California, but this is kind of like BCAD. Once the SEC approved these spot Bitcoin ETFs, this is now institutional, it's regulated, and it is here to stay, and the retail public can now safely invest. It's not like it used to be. You don't have to worry about losing your Bitcoin as you did for so long, though we still have a motto we like to live by, which is not your keys, not your coins, meaning once you've learned and you've been in the ETF markets for a long time, please take the time to educate yourself on how to hold Bitcoin for yourself and be your own custodian.
You advised El Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele back just a couple of years ago when he was quite a forward thinker. Some said absolutely crazy. And what he did was he allowed the country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. It's been a good chunk of time here. Can you open the window into how that is going? Are people using it in El Salvador to pay for things?
Yeah, well, a few things happened. One, President Bukele went from a head of state to a world leader. The future favors the bold. Fortune favors the bold. And a lot of amazing things have come from that. But at the time, only 30% of the population of El Salvador was banked. The Chivo wallet and the government incentive to give free Bitcoin to everyone that registered caused from 30% financial inclusion to 70% financial inclusion within 12 months. I'd say that's flipping the script in terms of driving accessibility for those that don't have access to financial tools, where we as Americans are so blessed and often take for granted.
Brock, what's your outlook? I always love to ask you this for Bitcoin and the price of it in the next, let's just say, year.
Well, I think there's a very good chance that I think it's likely we'll see north of 100,000. I think 150,000 is probably a reasonable target at some point this year. And long term, it's a million or more. It's a binary outcome. Bitcoin goes either to zero, not really, or over a million, unless, something happens. So it's really binary in terms of what will happen over time. And so I'm bullish. I definitely advise everyone to go out and buy at least $100, $50, $20 of Bitcoin if you've never done it before, or put just a little bit in your retail brokerage account so that you can begin learning. I don't encourage people to invest in things other than themselves. take the time to be informed so you can make informed decisions for yourself.
Brock, good to see you. Thank you so much.
So good to see you.
Brock Pierce.